So did she pee?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you guys not out here to watch or what? Were you not with her when we went to the library? Or is it?
He just took her down, yeah.
Oh, what's that?
But he just took her down, right? Like when we went down that time, she took her down. How can she pee immediately? I think she did take her in. Okay, Mark. Immediately she comes up and pees again, what?
Words, please. An adult is speaking to you. Damar, move your lips to form words. Okay, and when we got back, you ran through to put your laptop back. Why is that?
Nicki Minaj, Queen of Rap, title. Where? This is studies. Dimar. TikTok.
How did it's their school laptop? It blocks it, doesn't it? How are you doing
They're
this?
searching on it. When Kanai also sitting with him over here. Girl gifs. Why do girls twerk?
Where's no?
Why do girls twerk?
Where's your laptop?
Get your laptop and come immediately without touching anything on it. I
Were
can
you-
see you in the camera.
You guys were separate, or you were looking up stuff together?
She was sitting here with him.
My sweet girl, you don't get any attention when I'm not around you, do you? No, you don't.
Cardi B.
Here's the thing, though, is like anytime
Studies, Dimar? Sexy red gif dress.
anytime there's a rule, you do the opposite, both of you. Like the rule was like, stay off your laptops for school, unless it's school stuff. We were gone for maybe an hour max. So how does nothing get done? You guys still aren't finished cleaning from yesterday, which took all of Saturday, and it was just picking up your own bedroom. So what's going on?
As soon as we went, it looks like you came up and you started doing all this. Taylor Swift. I cannot see these things on you all for the past one and a half hour.
Tamar, is this all you or what? You're looking up Taylor Swift?
Can I tell you to search it?
Well, I guess we all like her, but who did you see twerking? Why do you twerk? You're asking them, why do girls twerk? I see you twerking in the hallways. When I'm like, go clean your room, go clean up this mess you made, go whatever, and then you put your hands on them and you start twerking. Like, why do you twerk, sir? It's the same reason. Was your sister twerking?
Been searching all this.
Were you twerking?
No.
What, Dimar? What? Tell. Talk. You're saying you're studying IXL and you're saying you're doing. This is IXL. Then, you're not, when we go out now, nobody's touching this. I know you're getting good marks in your exam tomorrow. Okay? If you get less marks, you see.
You had only one last then, right? Or no? Or is that the one you failed?
The last science one I had a C and an A.
Okay. Can I, since he's mostly talking to Damar right now, why don't you pick up this stuff that's just here in the middle of the living room floor? You guys see these messes.
What do you want to drink with that?
You are okay.
Keep it on my bed, I'll put it away.
What do you see out there, Pino? What do you see? Got some good
You're
on
also
there.
searching on stuff on this Lotopito, all this stuff. Why can't you study on this here? And put it away when study for one good 2-3 hours, and I've told you already you can have TV time also if you're done studying. Is anyone stopping you from having TV time?
No.
Then I told you I'll study for so many years. Didn't I make that list also so you can relax and stuff and everything? And do other stuff in that list of things that you can do. They tell you to study the whole day.
No.
Then why you want to be sneaky? With food you want to be sneaky. With everything you want to be sneaky.
With cleaning, you try to be sneaky to do the least.
What's wrong with you all here?
Stealing.
Can't do all basic stuff or what? Who's like torturing you all over here? You are doing as if this is like prison or something, like where you're being not in prison, like worse than prison. Like you'll have to sneak and do everything.
Which doesn't make sense because you were raised to be very, take what you want, take what you need. Supporting your lead on dressing, on what you want to do, putting you in all sorts of sports and things. Like, you had like the people I know didn't have like the best childhoods, but you guys, we've done everything we can
The
to
things
give
you all are doing only are
childhood.
making restrictions for yourself. Because you all can't do things that are your dedicated time, you can't do the stuff that you're supposed to do. Because of you, there is food restriction in this house. Because you can't control yourself at all times. There's no other need for food restrictions. There's no need for cameras in this house. They didn't want cameras so long in this house. All these restrictions are because of you guys only, because you all can't control yourselves at the right times. Nobody's telling you all not to do things. But at the times you all have to study, when you have to clean, when you have to do other things, that time you all get distracted and do only the things you all want to do.
It's not even distraction, because distraction would mean that they didn't have the power to do what they wanted to do to focus. If it was something they cared about, they would zone in on that. It's happened before.
Tell me, really, she peed down or no?
She did.
Why she came and peed again then? Yeah. She peed down. Why will she pee again? That means either you didn't take her for enough time down, and you didn't take her enough places down. As soon as you left, you came back up. And I'm going to check the camera, how, when we left and when you came back. I'm going to check that now. Tell me really, did you come back immediately?
No.
Huh?
No.
How much time you spent down? You have a watch also.
I went like around the house like that. Our house.
I know, that doesn't take long. How much time did you spend down?
And
That
you pull her, so it's probably
can
like
take
10 minutes.
5 minutes. It can take. Already when we were down, you were already over here. So for you to walk from here to there is nothing much time it takes. How long you were down? I can see that on the camera. If you tell me, it will be better. How long? As soon as you went, you came up, right?
No.
Huh?
I did just go around.
Where on?
Like when I went there, I went around and then I went to the house.
How much time you were down?
I wasn't looking at my watch.
You wear that thing religiously so much that you get a rash underneath.
Haven't I told you to be there down till she poops and she this? Why did she poop? Then why came up?
Well, she pooped in the house when we were gone.
Huh?
She pooped in the house when you called me.
When I called you,
Yeah, call me to go down.
they said already pooped.
Yeah.
Did she poop?
Dang, you can.
Now clean this place up. Clean that room up. Clean the bathroom up. Mom and I going out again. By the time I come back, everything's and I don't want her to use the laptop. Forget it, the laptop. Whatever once I come back, then you'll do. Because you're not trustworthy. No TV also for you, nothing now because of that. Sit and
Read a book.
talk to each other or do anything else. I
Don't do
care.
any crimes.
Yeah. When it's giving you all liberty and giving you all stuff to do, that time you don't know, respect it, then you'll have more restrictions in life.
So, the same thing the police officer asked you, do you feel like you deserve a punishment? No? Okay. Tamar, do you feel you deserve a punishment? Grounding or whatever? Whatever's decided?
Well, it depends if it's really bad or really not.
Open your lips when you speak.
It depends if it's really bad or not.
What?
It depends if it's really bad or not.
No, you
What's bad?
never had any really bad punishments. So.
No,
What do you consider
if
bad?
I do something really bad or not.
Oh, if you have done something bad, so what's your scale of what's bad?
Like,
Okay, so for you specifically, Tamar, you have theft, you have begging strangers, you have breaking property, dismounting cameras, stealing within the house, stealing within the neighborhood, lying to police, busting in the car with Kanaya. So those things, where do you place those on a scale of 1 to 10? Like, what is bad for you? Signing my signature when it's not really me for things at school, convincing a driver to take you somewhere else from the residential facility. Okay, go on. So what do you define as, bad enough to have a punishment?
like stealing,
You already stolen. So, stealing is on the list.
Okay, so your example though, you're stealing. So is that bad enough to warrant a punishment, grounding, etc.? Okay, so what do you feel is not bad enough to warrant something?
Like half tasks, doing half the tasks and not doing the other half.
Okay, so like, half-assing tasks. All right.
Like when I was like told to do something and then I leave and wander off. That's more punishment for me. What I think.
Okay. And why do you think that you wander off when you're halfway through a task like a chore and never finish it, but like walk right by it, acknowledge it, and keep going?
If I do, for me, when I do half of it, I think it's done and walk away.
Sometimes you just leave like the mop or whatever like straight out in the middle, or the broom, right? You leave things like clearly halfway done. And if you're able to still see mess on the floor like crumbs from your food or whole tater tots, I'm sure you're able to piece it together that it's not clean, right? Okay. So how do grown-ups deal with children who never listen, never complete, I'm talking to Demar right now, never complete one full task? What should happen, and like how do we work with that? Okay, so there should be something for that? You just said there shouldn't be.
Well, yeah, it's like kind of it's really good.
But every day you don't listen, and it's been going on for years. Until you were 8, you had me duped into thinking you really couldn't talk, and you couldn't lift things, and you couldn't listen, and you do the opposite while smiling and laughing. Every time. And I thought you had some IQ delay. So, it's rough. How about you, Panaya? What do you think is bad enough? Because you said to the police when you stole over $100 from Target of merchandise that it wasn't bad enough to need a punishment. So not what you think I want to hear, but what do you actually think gets to the point of warranting a punishment?
Like what the car thing. When I went into traffic.
Yeah. When you went into traffic and you lay down and you pretended to be hit, and then we had to get x-rays and police carried you into the car because you said your legs didn't work, and it ended up wasting the entire night, and it ended up being you lying about it, and to me for a few weeks, but I had seen what I seen and I knew that it wasn't real, which also puts me in a bind with police, because then it's like, why is this mom saying like, hey, are you sure she was actually hit? Because that's crappy to say and crappy to feel, but then it ended up being like that. Yeah, that is what you did. So what else? Anything else? Or you're just like, if it's big enough that people in the public know it, then I definitely need a punishment. Okay, so it's only if other people notice your behavior being bad that you actually need a discipline or punishment?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens when someone doesn't realize that they need to stop is they keep pushing boundaries. They keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until they topple you over. And that's what you guys try to do, is have free range of anything and everything, but you're 10 and 11. So everything and anything costs money, and it's not your money. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have to come back to this later. We're going to pick up that dog kennel and then come back. So you guys to behave. There's cams, right? And whenever you guys unplug the camera or something, we see the last person who walked up to it. You're not that clever. So go read a book, stay out of things, behave. Have some fruit. You got it? Okay. Now you said the other day, Kanaya, that you, and I understand this to be true, don't believe that you've ever felt loved or loved somebody. And it's not something that you are receptive of, right? And the same day you talked about how like families that are good are like Disney families on TV. And so what your example for a good family was, you couldn't think of any that were real, only ones on TV. So I am telling you that the reason you have to eventually change your behavior sooner than later, both of you, is because I care about you and because I love you. Because you're 11 now, but you give it like 5, 6 more years, Kalaya. You breaking the law every week, you doing something that's criminal every week, you will get in trouble. And there's nothing that I'll be able to do to help you with that. You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
You care about that? That one day you'll be in jail. That will be bad for you. Do you care about that?
Yes.
Or you don't care about that?
Don't say what you think we want to hear. Say what is true for you.
I do care about that.
Okay. Do you think that you're going to end up in the same prison as your mom? Is that why you're so casual about it?
No.
Because I don't think you would. I'm sure if they found out, they would keep you separate. So why are you so blasé about your future?
I just feel like it doesn't matter.
Well, why doesn't it matter?
I just feel like it doesn't.
But you're the only person who makes it matter or not. Right? At the end of the day, if you were sitting in a prison cell, you're sitting in a prison cell. So what else?
I feel like I've done too many bad things in my life to have a good future.
Okay, fill me in. What are bad things in your life aside from your own behaviors?
My behavior, that's it.
Okay. Are you telling me you can't control your behaviors at all?
No.
Because that's kind of what it sounds like. And in this moment, I'm not going to challenge it. I'm trying to understand what your brain is like.
I'm just saying that I've done bad things and now I feel like karma's gonna come and I'm gonna have a bad future.
Well, karma is one of those songs by Taylor Swift, so maybe just focus on what you can do going forward. Okay, go get a book, start reading. It's hardly punishment for tomorrow, it's like a treat, but go.
Finish it and stuff.
Go, get your thing.